Hello and welcome. Today I'll be showing you how to order decimals and how to round decimals. Something happened to my last program and it got cut off at 15 seconds, so I'm hoping this does not happen again. So first I'll show you how to round decimals, since I like decimals, or rounding, better. So as soon as I get a good example, it's at round to the nearest hundredth. What you need to know about rounding is you need to understand how to, or what decimals are, really. So, in this example I've given you, which is a basic setup of decimals, or basic organization of decimals, you see, you've got the ones place, the tenths place, the hundredths place, the thousandths place, and the 10,000ths place. For some reason that got erased. And how you tell is the tenths place is one jump from the decimal, the hundredths place is 2 jumps from the decimal, the thousandths place is 3, and so on and so forth, so the 10,000 would be 4 jumps. So now that you've got basic knowledge, the way I was taught to round decimals is very simple, actually. So first we need to identify which number is the hundredths place. And hundredths, we do 1, 2 jumps. So it's this one right here is the hundredths place. So you're thinking, well, how do I round it? So, well, actually, you have to look to the number behind it to round it. If you ever round numbers before decimals, this should be just as easy. So it's a 7, and the way I remember it is 0 through 4 round down, and 5 through 9 round up. So, since 7 is between 5 and 9, we round up. So that 1 will become a 2. So our new number down is very similar, so if it's between 0 and 4, and you're like, oh, well, I've got round down, all you have to do is, leave the number the same, and just make everything behind it a 0. Well, you don't need anything behind it, technically, if it's a decimal at least. But if you're in ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so forth, you do need those numbers till you at least get to the decimal. So I'll go ahead and hit submit, and you'll see that I was correct. Thank you. Next I'll show you how to order decimals. Ordering decimals is very simple, just like rounding decimals. So you see all these numbers and you're thinking, well, 2, 7, 13, 71, 56. Oh, that should be right in order. But in reality it's not, because that 7 is technically a 7D, at least in decimals. And what I like to do on quizzes and things, I've already given this example before, but see, you've got 8 tenths, 34 hundredths, 27 hundredths, 2 tenths, and 14 hundredths. This is just a random example. I like to add a 0 right here, so I can definitely separate it and see, oh, well, and it's not really a 2, it's actually a 20. Well, 20 hundredths at least. So with this knowledge, you can now figure this out. So 2 hundredths, 7 tenths, so you have to move that over again. You're like 13 hundredths, 56 hundredths, 70 hundredths, and 71 hundredths. And this looks correct, so I'll go ahead and click when finished, and I'm correct, or we are correct. And I hope you learned something from this. Oh, thank you.